And then, so they dug a little bit deeper in the data and realized it was actually like 300 frequency points that were spiking and causing this feedback. So he was like, oh God, this is getting really messy. So he like did all of this complicated math, had one of those moments where he like burst out of bed in the middle of the night and like ran to the lab and plugged it in. And there were like 15,000 points. Of, like, he was like, we're not getting anywhere. Every time we look at this with more granularity, the problem gets worse. So they just like they went back to like 10 points and just like sliced them out of the frequency with like a really simple piece of
right, with just a bandpass filter, yeah.
Yeah, and it was fine. And it worked. It worked well enough. Like
yeah. Well, it was essentially.
I was 100% certain that the story you were telling was gonna end with. Is that how we discovered the cosmic microwave background? I believe that the way it started, like it wasn't just some guy like making a signal clear, but like it's remarkably similar that like we kept like having. Like this background signal on some, I don't remember exactly what type of scientific experiment. Oh, we're live, by the way. About some sort of scientific experiment. And then they just couldn't figure it out. It's like, no, like this isn't our equipment. This is actually there. There is the way.
In the what universe. If this is just how hot the universe is?
Yep, that can happen.
About... What is it? 0.14 Kelvin, if I remember correctly. Something like that.
Yeah, it's not very hot.
Not very hot, it turns out.
Yeah. Compared to how hot it used to be, for sure. Okay, so...
Back when it was all hydrogen and things were real simple.
Well, there was a while before there was hydrogen. I forget how long it was before there was hydrogen. But it was way hotter before that.
Exactly what was way hotter, we're not sure.
Well, no, it was just all free matter, right? Like there were no atoms had
it wasn't
yet.
Arranged in any way.
It was just like a star.
At the very beginning of the universe, for a fraction of a second, the universe was just so hot that the energy kind of dominated. Like it was just too hot for like baryons to actually form. For like so like we would just have like quark soup that lasted very little.
But it was a non-trivial amount of time before there were actual atoms.
Yeah, but even after that, even after we had like protons and electrons and that sort of thing,
it took a while.
It took a while before. Because, like, in order to have hydrogen, you have to have an electron that is low enough energy that it can be captured by the electromagnetic well formed by a proton, right? If all the electrons in the universe are super fast, they're just not gonna see the charge of... they're just gonna be too fast to see the charge that the proton has. Like,
fair enough.
The potential energy associated with being attached to a proton is just too small compared to the kinetic energy of the electron.
That certainly makes sense. Are we talking about like 15 minutes or like 100 billion years?
No.
The universe isn't 100 billion years old, so there is that.
Yeah, I mean, certainly order of magnitude much closer to 15 minutes. I don't remember exactly.
I think it took a while, yeah. But I think that like in order to go through to the genesis of atoms, I think it took like it wasn't a fraction of a second if I remember correctly.
Right.
Like, it was a bit.
I mean, if Fermi estimation has taught me anything, it's that 15 minutes and 100 billion years are the same thing.
You've learned exactly the wrong lesson. you could not be more wrong.
Counterpoint: Enrico Fermi has taught you nothing.
Again, the universe hasn't existed for 100 billion years. I believe that the current the best estimation that we have for the age of the universe is around 15 billion.
Yes, that is correct. The Earth is 4.5 billion.
Yeah. Exactly that. I am going to go get myself something to drink.
Okay.
Is this the last session that we do in
Candyland?
no, not in Candyland, in this, online form?
Oh, before we go back in person?
I don't know. I think we've got a bunch
on
of
how-
people going to large protests now. So there have been
So there may be another spike in 2 weeks?
right. So there may be another spike. It'll probably depend on how many people went to the one in Williamsburg, where I think we're at very low levels right now, versus how many went to Richmond from Williamsburg.
This is true.
Yeah, where I think levels are also fairly low, but not. I don't know. It'll just depend.
Probably higher. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's also just a much bigger crowd, right? Like that's the main.
That's
thing.
true. Yes, you have a higher density of people in Richmond, even when you're not doing anything.
Yeah, we certainly wrapped up the previous storyline.
This is true.
Okay, so you guys are in the Peppermint Forest.
We've sufficiently murdered some lumberjacks and stolen their clothes.
I am definitely wearing that guy's pink jacket. Yep.
Yeah.
Covered in it's full of bullet holes.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
There's
Still
nougat seeping out through.
But yeah, you got these big puffy pink jackets, and they are keeping you pleasantly warm.
Lovely.
Toasty.
Problem solved.
Well, where do we
That's
go
that.
from here?
Now we just need to overthrow the rulers of this hell and install ourselves.
I don't want to rule this place. I want to leave it.
Why? We got everything we need here.
Candy, pink coats, everything.
That's one way to look at it.
Soft, squishy dumbasses that we can shoot.
Can we see the castle from here? The other
Can you
castle?
see the castle?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that you saw
As the other
on
option?
Licorice Mountain.
Yes.
By
Can we
the
just can we
honor
go
of
that way?
So it's on top of a very it looks far away from where you are. There is a path that continues kind of up in that direction, but it's not like a 3-minute walk away.
Yeah, I think
We're-
it's a long way around through the mountain.
Were Jerome and Carl just hanging out in the woods, or do they have like a little shack back there or something?
Do you want to go looking for it?
Yeah.
You're not right near it. They were definitely like out in the woods.
Okay. They just happened upon us. We're not like right outside their house. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
This isn't some sort of troll scenario. They live under the road.
Right. Yes. Yes, this is not.
All right. Well, I'm going to do the gathering courage part of the adventure right now, real quick.
That is one of
Okay.
my favorite parts.
Oh, right.
I have a little bit of unhealable damage, but
I don't think
just
I
a little
took
bit.
much.
How much rest do you need? And do you want to spend it here?
Oh, Jerome is still hanging out on the map. Hi, Jerome.
He's unconscious.
He's only unconscious.
Should
We
we
wanna
rough
ask
him up.
I don't. I'm only at 2 boxes of fatigue. I'm not worried about it right now. That's just 3 points. I mean,
Oops.
I'm fine to keep going on for a while longer.
I regained all my luck.
You did it.
Yay.
Wahaha.
Success.
I'm gonna act very antagonistically against Jerome and then accept his surrender so that counts as an encounter, and then I grow a luck, and then I'm gonna do it again.
That is
I'm not
not how that works.
If I beat this guy while he's laying on the ground, does that count as combat?
Just give him a wet willy. All right? Like, that's clearly an aggressive act.
Oh,
He's made of
Okay.
peppermint. Is he
how
made of
much
Yeah.
damage would you take from a wet willy?
Is he corporeal? Is he fleshy? What's he made of?
Candy.
I mean, he almost looks like he almost looks like a doll, or like a toy soldier. So his
Okay.
his skin is very shiny, and like I don't know if you want to like strip him down, you can do that. But like superficially, he looks like
You can do a horrifying alien autopsy.
yeah.
on this
Yeah, if you really want to, if you want to go
I'm,
that route.
I'm content to just examine the already exposed parts. I don't feel the need to.
You're just like, what's this guy made out of? And I just like hand you this huge Bowie knife.
Oh, here, hold this bone saw.
The hooker on the tip is handy for the fabric parts.
I give him a piece of a belt. You know, you might want to bite down on this.
No, I'm not looking to get into the viscera, as it were.
Yeah,
Science, man.
But yeah, I mean, he doesn't look like a normal human. But like,
Okay.
you know, like if this were like this is like creepy wax museum level of like Uncanny Valley, right? So like he looks almost like a person, but he's like a little too shiny, and like his facial features don't look human; they look like a doll.
Okay.
Okay.
Restrain the specimen.
Shut up, Merwin.
I say we take the candy axe and we move on from here towards the castle and/or wherever this trail is going.
Why would we need a candy axe?
It's not so much we need it as we don't want him to have it.
Ah, okay, yeah, sure.
We might need it as bartering.
You never.
We might need it as sustenance.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah.
But
So
I don't
you
think-
use axe and these pink jackets, and you head up toward the mountain.
That's a plan.
All right. So the mountain is very large. You don't have any trouble like finding your way or keeping your direction towards it. As you come kind of go up toward the mountain, you can see that like the ground had been relatively level, and now it's starting to get like rocky looking. Except it's still all covered in snow, so you see these like snow-covered mounds. And as you progress a little farther, you realize that the snow kind of you're gaining elevation and you're coming out of the valley, and there's no longer snow completely covering all of these mounds, and you can see that they're actually like very brightly colored and almost translucent,
Nice.
Like gumdrops.
like gumdrops.
Almost exactly like gumdrops.
Almost exactly like a gumdrop.
Almost exactly. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of climb out of this valley into these gumdrop foothills, where just kind of like the whole surface that you're walking on is made of these gumdrops, but like a gumdrop that's been left out for a really long time. They're like rock hard.
Well, I mean, that's better than them being super soft.
Yeah, no, it's better for terrain for sure.
Yeah. Okay, what was the thing we needed to acquire for currency for our journey? Does anyone else remember? I suppose I should take else out of that statement. Does anyone remember?
I don't think we have specifics. I think we were just going the route of most options.
No, there was something.
No, there was
No.
something that we needed to pay the troll toll.
Yeah, the
The
say
toll,
what it
if you
was.
will.
the guy with the high pitched
Boston
voice.
beard.
No, whoever this guy was.
Yeah, he didn't say what to bring back. He just said
Yeah,
No,
have
he
to.
said you need to have something
He did say something.
before you get to the
Yeah,
chocolate.
I think
castle.
I agree. He said the specific object.
Okay, if he says on civic, then what is it, guys?
I don't remember. That's the problem.
That's
Yeah.
because he didn't say anything.
Oh, Todd, it's gonna hurt when you realize how wrong you are right now.
He totally
will.
said something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was either. I didn't write it down because I'm at this coffee table.
Blame it on the coffee table.
I am gonna blame it on my setting.
So
Blame it on the dishwasher.
Blame it on the rain.
I do need to run that, so let me know if you're missing anything.
You can ask your
it
viewers
was
if they missed the.
no, it was wasn't it gumdrops? I thought the gumdrops were the currency.
It possibly was gumdrops.
Josh, it's only
It was-
been an hour for our characters. It's been a week for us. Do you remember what?
It was gumdrops.
It was. Gumdrops.
Okay.
Boom in your face.
Oh yeah.
Tasty Todd.
Guys who couldn't remember at all.
Okay, so I guess we need to start looking for collectible gumdrops.
Yes.
Yeah. That's,
Well, I mean, we appear to be in the right place. This
we
place
need for some
literally leaves gumdrops.
fresh
so.
gumdrops.
A gumdrop loot drop.
Yep.
Yeah, can you use like a nature to find some that are fresh?
I can try.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, give me a nature check.
Hang on.
Can somebody hand me the jackhammer and just mine some of this?
Man,
I have
we
an axe.
came to a brave new world, and it did not take us long to go like full colonialism.
We're murdering the locals.
fair,
Engaging in heavy mining.
Yeah.
Self-defense on the locals.
Yeah, this is
We
full
were
blood diamonds.
We were collecting some cotton candy, and they were not reasonable about it. They had plenty
Wow.
of cotton candy.
Wow. All right, Columbus.
We're stealing the product of local.
Tell it to the Hague.
Wow,
What is
roll
this?
the dice.
Expertise? Josh?
Yeah, you're looking for stuff, so expertise.
Awesome. Booyah. 17.
Okay. So
Oh my
you
god.
managed
this
to
is a
find
fantastic pipe tobacco. Sorry.
like a basically kind of like almost like a geode,
Okay.
where you can see that there's this like larger superstructure, and when you like tap on it, it's hollow,
Nice.
or at least not solid. And you think that probably if you gave it enough force, you could like knock it open and get to the
Get to
loose
the guns.
gumdrops inside, or at least
Can-
what you hope would be loose gumdrops.
Can I
inside.
shoot it?
I hold out this axe.
What? Let's just leave it sealed so they're fresh until we need them.
We don't know
Even-
that there's gumdrops inside.
Yeah, I was going to say, what if it's a dud? What if it's full of snakes?
Well,
We
Locusts.
present
Kill the-
this to
kill the
you,
locusts
Your
first.
Highness.
Sugar
Crack it
locusts.
open, it's just full of bees.
we just go back to the murder plan like always.
There's always the murder plan.
We brought you some murder hornets to your wonderful kingdom.
Like I said, full colonialism. We're bringing invasive species.
To be fair,
Next
we're
you're
not
gonna be
bringing
letting out
anything.
pigs.
The bees are native to this area.
All right. I think it's a real hot spot on the camera.
What does? Oh, the match?
Yeah, the match. Okay. So yeah, you you manage to find this rock, but or not rock, but like giant gumdrop
rock
boulder.
equivalent. Yes.
Yeah, gumdrop boulder.
Oh, is it not carryable? Is it big?
Yeah, it's big.
Oh,
Oh,
I
okay.
guess we crack it.
Well, then we should definitely crack this bad boy open.
I would hit it with my sword, but I'm pretty sure the sword would like bend like in that video that Matt sent us a while ago.
All right.
That was
Home
Steven's
axe.
gift, and that was awesome.
Matt, go nuts with an axe on this delicious
Let me
rock.
post the video in chat for our viewers. I find it.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just do a standard attack roll.
Yep. Wallop it.
Not today.
Rolls out of the way.
No wallops today.
All right. I'm
All
just
right.
gonna shoot the damn thing.
So yeah, you are you using the peppermint axe?
I was going to use the peppermint axe, yeah.
Okay. So you swing this peppermint axe at it, and it smashes into it and just shatters.
No.
You are left with shards of peppermint just like all over the place. There's this massive like crack as this thing blows apart.
Dang.
Uh,
All right.
I don't.
Rock, paper, scissors, sugar. All right.
Give me some sugar, baby.
I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna shoot this. I'm gonna assume that I don't need to be super aimy.
Don't roll a 1.
Huzzah.
Did you
You
fix
did-
your damage macros?
I did not. No.
But you did roll a critical hit.
I did indeed. All right, let me fix my damage macros real quick. Because I completely forgot to do that.
Okay. Yeah, compare to your character sheet and make it correct.
Make it so.
Okay. So regardless, you line up a shot at this thing, and just at the moment that you're kind of letting it rip,
Yeah.
you feel the barrel of your gun like be lifted upwards, and
What?
you fire, and it hits like a different rock, which just blows apart,
What?
leaving these shards of like solid rock hard gumdrop like raining down.
Okay.
And as you kind of like recover from the shock of this, you see this like strange little man like standing in front of you with his
Yoda?
finger in the air, and he's got these like he sort of looks like a gumdrop Elton John.
Nice.
He's got these like giant glasses and like this just absurd outfit.
I am so happy.
That's Elton John.
Yeah.
Those are the only two defining characteristics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
A slight gap in his front teeth.
yeah, exactly. He looks like gumdrop Elton John.
Perfect.
And he looks up and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing to my gumdrops, man?"
Which, by the way, is exactly what Elton John sounds like.
Dear sir, we implore you. We are but humble travelers. Of course, I'm wearing the murder vest.
Use your special social skills, man.
So, to
Oh,
be clear,
yeah. Oh yeah.
at
I
this
have
point,
social
are
skills.
there gumdrops available for us to take?
So there are shards of gumdrop, but there are not gumdrops.
Okay.
Right. All right. So, can I charm him with my super charming power?
You can certainly try.
I will certainly try. What is this attached to? What do I use to schmooze?
I think this is problem solving.
So that would be vitality,
Might.
might. Darn. Okay.
Unfortunate.
But I do get to add a d6 to this. Oh no, it's a
thank
good
God.
thing. Okay. That's a grand total of 8? No, it's
Yeah.
it's actually
So
higher.
that's an adequate result, but not a
No,
great
it's actually
one.
higher than that because I'm also trained in society.
No, that is the might.
Oh, okay. I got you. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Are you on it all?
He did,
No. That
did
ends when combat ends.
but he did just a roll. He did an attack roll on the gumdrop, and he got a critical success.
That is true, but yeah. So I guess it's a 9. Okay, so which does not qualitatively change the result.
Okay. I don't manage to persuade him that we're kind travelers moving peaceably through his kingdom.
We failed to convince him of the truth.
I don't think that is the truth.
We
We are
have already
travelers.
murdered two people.
2 locals
We are
and
travelers.
and staked a claim.
didn't
Dave
stake
brought a flag.
Wait, I did what?
That's just his.
Oh
shirt.
yeah. I have this one. I forgot about that.
Sorry. We were watching Community last night,
Yeah.
and at one point, someone says "E pluribus unum,"
Yeah.
and Troy goes, "I'm pretty sure it's anus." The fact that they just leaned in on that joke so hard that the school motto is now "E pluribus anus" is like it's one of my favorite running gags in that entire series.
That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh, I love that.
In any case,
Yes.
so sorry, when you said flag, that just made me think of that.
I don't want to see that flag.
It's you have seen it, I'm sure. It's just like it's like a pink circle with like arrows. There's like 6 arrows like pointing out radially.
It's surprisingly tame.
It's not. It is a tasteful flag given the subject matter.
Of a right.
Yeah.
A remarkably tasteful flag given the subject matter.
Yeah.
Oh dear God. All right. So my
okay. So what are you trying to convince
I was
this
trying
guy?
to convince him to help us find gumdrops, because we were traveling through his lovely kingdom, and I was really trying to schmooze him into feeling sorry for us.
We were told we needed gumdrops.
Yep.
So you're looking to walk away with some of Jolly's gumdrops, huh?
I have to be honest, I didn't understand a single word you just said except gumdrops.
Looking to walk away with some of Jolly's gumdrops.
Oh God, he's gonna break our kneecaps.
I think we are being extorted here. Just putting it out there.
Well, maybe we could come to some kind of arrangement.
Definitely
All
getting
right. I start
extorted.
taking my pants off. I can see. We can all see where this is going.
The law of the road.
I'll offer some cotton candy.
You're offering him this like wad of tree candy that you
Yes.
took?
Yes.
To sweeten the deal.
Yeah, I remember that Todd did mention that he was taking some
Are you trained in society, Todd?
Marcus currency.
Am I trained? I don't think so. I used to
Okay,
be
well,
able
then
to use
make
engineering.
a straight roll.
Straight roll. Here we go. That's our actual social person. Mash it up so bad. 10.
10, okay.
10 plus
Straight from the peppermint forest.
candy.
Straight from the
Fresh-
peppermint forest.
fresh off the
This is,
vine.
yeah. This is a commodity around here.
Uncured.
Uncured. He like sniffs it. This is
Yeah,
fresh.
Yeah.
Very fresh. All right, I think we can make a deal. And he reaches into like his whole outfit is just covered in these like weird pouches. They're all just like covered in like sequins and like rhinestones and all kinds of like bizarre patterns. It's like almost hard to look at him because he's so garishly dressed. But he like reaches into one very carefully and he plucks out a purple gumdrop and he hands it to Courtney.
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right. Good trade.
That's good. That's one drop. That's good.
Don't we need 2 per person though? I might have just come up with that number. I don't remember.
I do not remember a quantity, but I'm guessing one for all of us is
It's insufficient. Yeah.
Oh, you think we need more?
Hey, you don't happen to know the toll that we're going to need to pay, whatever
The tribute.
yeah.
Well, if you're paying in gumdrops, usually one apiece will do.
You want more of that stuff? I can get you more.
Yeah, we can
Well,
go.
I've already got this. Bring me something interesting.
Supply and demand, gentlemen. Supply and demand. We flooded the market. Don't kill him.
Like the deep sigh of, oh damn it again.
The deep sigh of colonialism.
Yeah, the deep sigh of colonialism.
This isn't even colonialism because we don't have any like simple metal tools or gewgaws or beads to trade with them. We're just
This is
gonna have to say-
pure mercantilism.
Yeah.
This is just pure conquest war, I believe.
Oh dear. All
We're
right,
just pillaging the land. I think that's what.
This is going to end with us putting on our funny helmets and murdering these people. God dang it.
What else? I mean, ask him what else. Someone who's more charming. Ask him what else is desirable.
Does anyone else have society?
Dave does, but also he's Dave, so like.
Work at Dave.
Like,
Yeah.
him being able to convince anybody on anything is kind of an uphill battle. But I can try to fast talk him. That's.
What are you going to try to trick him into, though? Like, well, what is the ruse you're attempting to pull?
That is a good question. I'll need a little bit more. I'll need a little more. Yeah, I'll need a couple more seconds to think about it. Somebody else.
Okay. Yeah, like if you're just trying to sweet talk him, that's might. If you have some specific deception you wish to enact, then that's expertise.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm just gonna say, look, just what do you want? Like, tell me a thing that you want. I can get it for you. I'm really good at getting things.
I'm that guy.
Okay.
Or fast. Show them you can do something really fast. Maybe you can trade speed for. Like,
Trade
No,
speed.
no,
Oh,
not a good
now we're
micro.
becoming drug dealers.
Like you can.
Okay,
maybe-
so
What do you mean becoming drug dealer?
so yeah, you ask him, like what does he want? Any kind of sidles up to Tim, and he sort of like he starts stroking your new pink jacket. Says, this and that, novelties, amusements, things to pass the time.
I continue removing my pants.
Stop doing that.
It's one button at a time, and they button up to my nipples. So we have some time.
It's gonna be
the longest,
a
most
while.
most awkward foreplay you've ever seen.
I rise. That's what gets the girls going.
This is why I sometimes wonder if this whole like I died in the 1860s thing was a ruse, and he's actually just been a stripper this whole time.
Look, if you
just a very bad one.
Right? Is he an actual cowboy or a hot cowboy?
Right. If you don't think people had an enormous amount of sex in the 1800s, I got news for you.
I am sure that the amount of sex per capita that has been done throughout the ages is like, at least somewhat constant.
There is no chaste period where people did not do the nasty. Also, they produced an enormous amount of pornography. just putting that out there.
Okay.
The true meaning of the printing press.
Yeah, as it turns out. Technology. Doing things that porn can take advantage of since the 1300s or whatever.
Yeah, what do you think cave paintings really were?
I mean, what do you think all those Venus dolls were? This is a fertility goddess. No, that is a masturbation aid.
Okay, so
moving on.
Back to the subject at hand. He has made his.
Oh yeah, wait a second. Why don't I just pickpocket him? You guys keep him distracted.
All right. You want oddities? You want relics? Tim goes into his wallet, pulls something out. He's like, look, I got this from my father. My fathers gave this to me. Now I give this to you.
Yeah. While Tim is talking to him, I just attempt to like pickpocket him. just get one of the pouches.
This is a blockbuster frequent.
Wait, why are we pickpocketing him?
To get gumdrops.
Oh.
You told me I couldn't murder him.
And Tim is trying to trade off a blockbuster frequent renters card?
Yes.
Okay. So Tim, I think this will require a society check.
I made an expertise grace check.
I'm hearing untrained roll over here.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That's a 9.
9?
9. It's got 6 punches on it.
Is it? Yeah. Okay. So he'll take it, kind of squint at it, give it a little smell. This smells old.
It's vintage.
Do you mind?
You can't get those anymore. Do I mind what?
He like licks it a little bit. It's like, oh no, this is terrible. I don't want this.
Oh.
Well, you're lost.
Do you have anything that matches his outfit?
Okay, so
there are pimps that don't have stuff that matches his outfit.
Dave, when you attempt to pick his pocket, you pick kind of a pocket just at random, and he has a lot of these. And what you come out with is like a candy necklace, but the size of a ring, right? So it's like a tiny little candy necklace with maybe like 15 charms on it or something like that. Just like.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll keep going.
Oh God, we're all gonna die.
or the alternative.
There you go. There's a role for you.
All right. So you go into another one of these pockets, and you come out with like a string of bandanas. There is now a stretch of like 8 bandanas between you and him.
And the bandanas
He's
are
not
still...
noticed this yet, but there's this clothesline of bandanas.
And I'm assuming that this is not like all of the bandanas, right? Like there are still more bandanas coming out of
There
them.
are definitely more bandanas.
Oh no. I'm like gesturing at you to put them back in, but as subtly as I can.
Oh no! This is like a can of worms. You cannot put them back in. Like that's not how any of this works.
Are you just gonna start eating them on the other end?
No, obviously. After I figure out that it's only gonna be more bandanas, I'm just gonna like try another pocket.
Just tie it to a low-flying sparrow.
I just let them go. Although, it would be funny if I could tie them to a bed and have the thing continue extending ad infinitum. How about the 12? How do you feel about the 12 in terms of finding stuff out from...
Okay, so you go back in for another pass.
And I imagine that while this is happening, like he's probably like moving around and talking about people and like bending to like, you know, figure out what the things that people are offering him. And I'm like,
yeah, so like these attempts are going on like while he's having this conversation with Tim, and he's just handed back this like blockbuster card after licking it and determining that it tastes terrible. And you go into another pocket, and as you do, like even for you, the reaction is too fast for you to pull back your hand.
Whoa.
And he just kind of like casually, I mean, not casually, but, you know, very quickly, but like very clearly, intentionally, and deliberately reaches over, grabs your hand, and just breaks your finger.
Oh, God!
Oh, unfortunate.
So you take 2 fatigue. He says, "We're having a polite conversation here. I don't need these interruptions." And he kind of like pushes this string of bandanas back into his pocket slowly.
As Marco is just like rolling around on the ground in pain. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. He is clearly a mobster, a candy mobster.
To be fair, if you catch someone rooting around your pockets, you can do worse things than break a finger.
All right, Matt is also a mobster.
He is from Chicago.
So basically, yeah.
Who likes to have their pocket picked?
Never stab a guy with a stiletto. It'll break off in there. I read it in a book or something.
Well, the worst part about being stabbed is it hurts both going in and coming out.
All right.
All right, look, we got 2 jackets. Okay. So come off a jacket. All right, I have jawbreakers from the first instance. We could try the jawbreakers. See, you guys got to come up with one more. Have you gotten one more yet? Has anybody gotten one yet?
Nope.
We got one.
We got one. We got mine.
We got
we got
gumdrop.
All right.
Yeah. So also do bear in mind that it is no longer like freezing cold here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, outstanding.
So come off a less perforated jacket or more perforated jacket. I can come off.
I'll take the jacket off and go, hey, you want to see it? You interested in the jacket? Just see if this fits?
Ba-da-na-da-na.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let me try that on. And he, he pulls it on. It looks interesting. You know, adding another layer of giant pink puppy stuff on top of his already very garish outfit. He kind of gives it a sniff, Kind of plays with the collar a little bit. Oh, delight.
Can I give him a like? Oh man, that looks great on you.
Oh, absolutely. Go for
Can
it.
I give him a full society one of those?
Yeah.
And just try to just talk him up a little bit.
Sure, absolutely.
All right, so that'll be what is that? Might, expertise?
Yeah, just might.
Might. Okay. So, man, you look really great. And why did it put me to the top of the order? And I'm going to add a d6 to that. Totally. Work it, girl.
Okay. Yeah, this is I think this is just about my speed. He reaches inside of his coat pocket and he flicks the green gumdrop over to Tim.
Nice.
Hey. Thanks, there, buddy.
All right. Do we want to try the jawbreakers from the troll forest?
I think so.
We're going
Let's do
to
it.
burn
We don't-
all of our resources, though. But
I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
we
we-
need these gumdrops.
We need the gumdrops. I don't think we need the jawbreakers.
all right, well, we got to come up with one more thing still.
Well, maybe he'll take another jacket, but we should break it up a little.
Non-zero chance that as soon as Dave stops being shell-shocked about the fact that he has a broken finger, he just goes for the blade. So just putting it out there that he did not take well to this specific...
I forcibly restrained Dave.
No, he's still out of commission for now, but just like...
Do I have to take you away from the group? All right, you want to give him a gumdrop? See where that gets us? I mean, give him a jawbreaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
say,
sure. Go for
hey,
it.
Have you ever,
Make me a society check.
you ever tried one of these? Well, let's let Merwin make the society check since he has society. I'm like, here, try this.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
So, yep, I'm gonna sort of make an elaborate reveal here. You know, wrap the jawbreaker up in a hanky. Kind of.
Do a little fan dance with the jawbreaker.
Hey, wait, why don't
Yeah,
we,
I'm
hey,
gonna
can you
do,
crack
a
it?
little
Maybe we
reveal.
can say
like
maybe
a
we can give him half
snake
of it.
oil kind of barker scenario.
maybe we should give him half a jawbreaker, and so if you like that, we can give you the other half. For another
Wow.
The first taste is free.
That's right.
Wow. We're terrible people. All right, so but up and but up. That'll be an 8.
Okay.
Oh, and wait, and I get additions to that, don't I? Because I've been successful.
Oh yeah, yeah. You are on a roll now.
Yeah, it's only +1 though.
No, you succeeded on your last 3 things. You're pretty well on a roll now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay, yeah. With that in mind, you're feeling warmed up. You're in your groove. So yeah, you managed to talk me. He was like, down from Plumby's neck of the woods. Haven't seen one of these up here in quite a while. I'm sure I can find a very interested party. He drops a red gumdrop in your hand.
Nice. All right.
And how about Mr. Sticky Fingers over here?
What do you got, Marco?
What?
What do you
Sorry,
have for
I
the
was kind of not
man
paying attention for a second. What was
who
happening?
spared our lives?
Can you use your super speed and collect all the candy cane shards and knock them over as some kind
Does
of...
anybody know how to fuse candy together? Can we
Yeah, just-
Andoril this battle axe
have
that
to
we
be
broke?
whole.
Yeah.
It can be sharded as long as it's edible.
I think Narsil is the
You try it. Try to collect all the pieces. You're fast.
What? I'm sorry. I'm lost. What are we talking
Pick
to
up
me
all
again
the
now?
pieces of the broken axe and see if he'll buy broken pieces.
Yeah, great. So now I can have a broken finger and shards of axe everywhere in my hand. Awesome.
Yeah. Hurry up.
You could lay the shards of axe at his feet.
Chop,
That's an
chop.
option.
You're the one who decided to pick his pocket.
yeah,
It's your
exactly.
fault your fingers are broken.
I mean, stealing? You're stealing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need your
That is
sauce
beneath us.
first.
Stop it. We're all very disappointed in you.
It's just one finger.
Yeah, you got 77 more perfectly good ones. Plus thumbs.
Fine, I do whatever.
Angrily bring him some shards. of
Moping.
Josh?
So you're gonna try to like hawk a broken axe?
It's not
fine.
broken. It's an artifact. It's a relic.
It's a puzzle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I had a perfectly good idea of just murdering this guy, but
This is
apparently
the
people don't
finest
like
hard
that.
candy. Surely you can forge this back into something else. An axe is just an axe, but a pile of shards, that's possibility.
Sell it, man. Sell it.
All right.
Wait a second. We have 2 axes. I can just copy up the complete axe.
Oh, yeah, you could also try that.
Like,
But,
why
but
don't
I'm
we do
schmoozing here.
Why don't you do that instead? I just realized. We had 2 guys, the other one also had an axe. I don't need to.
So you're gonna run all the way back and then run here again?
Yeah, sure. Probably takes like a couple of minutes.
Okay.
You can run 90 miles an hour.
I think you should keep working it, Steven. I think that was a
Yeah,
good-
I mean, if you
good idea.
if you want to try to, I mean, you've walked far enough that you could get lost. So if you want to try to do this, it's going to require a nature check to like not,
find your way back.
yeah, to find your way back to here specifically. Like,
Leave a trail of gumdrops.
perfect, the perfect crime.
All right, can I continue to try to smoosh? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna roll this d12. See if that gets me anywhere.
What are you rolling?
To see if I get lost, which I absolutely do.
Okay,
Awesome.
Well, Marco's gone.
Well, hey.
okay.
that solves our
Dave's
problem.
lost. We will never find him again.
Yep, Dave runs off.
Just crying.
In the meantime,
It's not crying as much as like murmuring angrily, but
can I? So I'm gonna continue to try to pawn this opportunity axe. Don't think of it as a broken axe. Think of it as an opportunity. Is it working?
He says, "Look, I'll tell you what. Why don't we make it interesting? I don't really care for that, but you've been an amusing bunch, and well." And he kind of reaches into one of these pockets and he pulls out a pair of dice. They're
I
like,
was assuming
they
it was
look
gonna
like
be
the
a Glock.
translucent casino dice,
Yeah.
but they are absolutely made of gumdrops
Nice.
with like little
course.
points of frosting as the tips.
Nice.
nice.
This is
Um, He says, here's the deal. You best me in a game of chance, and I'll take your trade.
Well,
If you lose,
I
though,
haven't
I get it for free.
done. Absolutely.
Who's rolling?
Obviously the guy with 7 luck.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I was thinking the guy with telekinetic powers, but you go for it.
Okay, you make a
You-
fair point,
You can in fact use grapple line on it.
but I don't even have to cheat. Like-
Kind of.
So
I have a
so-
power
okay, so
that
these are
allows me to
six-sided dice.
reroll dice.
These are 6-sided dice. And so, Tim, if you want to do it, I will let you roll 2 dice, right? And you can choose either result.
Okay.
So basically, it's just going to be a high roll,
Yeah.
right? And so it's going to be, you guys are going to roll first, and then he'll roll. And if you need to use rerolls or whatever, you can. But this is not the kind of encounter where luck is going to regenerate between now and the next fight.
Okay.
So just be aware of that.
Okay.
And yeah, so you can use luck to reroll. And Tim, if you want to use grapple line, I will basically count that as being able to roll 2d6 and choose whichever result you prefer.
Yeah, I mean, also like team doesn't need to be the one rolling the dice
In order
to influence the result, right? So we could do both.
Well,
So
no,
technically
if he's controlling the dice, it doesn't matter whose hand it's coming out of. Tim
Right.
is the one who's doing the rolling.
Yeah, so
Right,
technically this
right.
isn't grapple line. This would be more remote manipulation, but the effect I think is going to be the same.
Sure.
Right. Yeah. Yes, you are telekinetically cheating at dice. That's
Right.
That's what's happening.
So I'll roll them because I have a ton of luck,
Okay.
and then you telekinetically influence
Well,
them.
that won't work. He just said that.
What? That'll totally work.
No.
We literally just talked to the didn't.
If Tim is controlling the dice, it doesn't matter whose hand they come out of.
Right.
He is controlling them. So if he's
Oh, I
controlling them,
see. Right.
he's
Then
controlling them.
his luck is in charge of that.
Right.
Right. All right. Well, I mean, it's still better to have 2 rolls per roll without having to use any luck. So you can both telekinetically influence them and roll them if you would like.
So, but I have 3 luck. So 3 luck at 2d6 is kind of like 6 rolls. Where you have 7 luck.
Yeah, but you get double dice no matter how many turns this goes on.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
For
it goes
free.
I guess,
you know?
yeah.
Whereas I would have to, if I didn't
that's
like
true.
the dice roll, I would have to spend an entire luck.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll roll, and if I get my finger or nose broken, I get my finger or nose broken.
I don't think you will. Because you
Everybody
get double
want to fight?
rolls. I mean, your odds are extremely good. Vegas would kick you out immediately.
Okay. So what are we rolling? Just 1d6 to start, technically. So which for me is 2d6.
Yep.
All right.
Game a chance.
So I technically have a 4 high.
Okay.
And
Oh.
Josh,
I call
Killed
bullshit. How many rolls do we get? Like, is this best 2 out of 3? What are we doing?
Oh, well, looks like I get your garbage.
Damn it! Oh, this is a 1 roll deal? What kind of fucking dice game is this?
it's a dice
You
game
offer
for-
me garbage. What do you want?
we did offer him just a pile of peppermint chips. I mean,
He says, "What? We can go another couple rounds. You know, you want? You know, I'm putting a bite of me on the line, if you will, and maybe if you lose, I get to take a little bite of you."
Okay.
Well,
All
hold
right.
on.
Well, how about a best 2 out of 3, double or nothing?
Oh no! We don't play like that around here.
Well, we can always take our wares elsewhere. I sort of adjust my jacket a little bit to show
Oh, be
off
my guest.
its floofy sleeves.
No, I'm sure Lord Licorice will be very happy to see you without, toll for your friends.
By the way, Marco, are you trying to find your way back, or are you just?
I mean, yes, but
just
also
sat down?
I think that the scale of time under which this sort of thing happens is like probably finding my way back here will take like 30 minutes or something in order to find my bearings, and for you like 30 seconds have passed.
Great.
So so like
All right,
yes, but
so you arrive back at about this time.
Told you.
And you yeah, so you have not found this axe.
Damn it. What else do we have? I don't really have anything that's interesting. Oh, I have that letter from what's her face. I wonder if there's some perfume on that. I bet it smells nice.
Are you still carrying that with you?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
That's an important life object.
All
All right.
Are you willing to wager it?
Yeah, I'm totally willing to wager it. It
Okay.
means nothing to me now.
That's an important life object. I'm willing to wager it.
Yeah. I mean, I carry it around for this kind of thing.
you
For
know,
this exact situation.
in case some sort of gumdrop Elton John forces you to wager important objects in a game.
I do also have a pocket full of corn dodgers. You may have never experienced corn dodgers before.
You know what? Give it a shot. See what he thinks of a corn dodger.
All right. So I whip out like, not an enormous number, but like 3 corn dodgers.
All right.
So what do you think
He may
about
have-
these?
He may have
Something
never had
something a
anything
little
not super
savory
sweet.
to counterbalance the sweet in your life?
Kind of squints at him. What is this?
These are a mystical food from a far off land. We call them corn dodgers or sometimes hush puppies. The food
This
of kings
intrigues
where
me.
I come from.
I won't trade you straight up, but I'll give you the roll of the dice for it.
All right. All right. Tim, since you're my dice muse, roll them up for me.
Use luck this time.
Hold my fist in front of your face. Blow on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still looking. Eventually, I'll
There it
get.
It's all very erotic.
I rolled double twos the first time. I re-rolled because I didn't see it show up. So it's double twos.
Okay.
Oh.
You can re-roll those, right?
Oh, double twos are good.
Yes.
All right. He goes, all right. You won, fair and square. But I'm taking one anyway. And he just like pops it in his mouth and hands you the other gumdrop.
That's totally reasonable. I was
Cold.
gonna flick him one anyway as a tip.
A pleasure doing business with you. He kind of like walks off behind a gumdrop and disappears.
Outstanding. See, and we didn't have to kill anyone, and no one got hurt.
Marco's like,
And no one of importance suffered.
Marco's like, what fucking him?
I think we all learned a very important lesson today.
I'm only not objecting to this because I'm still not there.
All right. Outstanding.
All right.
Fantastic.
So yeah, when Dabe makes his way back, you have successfely acquired.
Probably like
His last one,
30
and
minutes
he is-
later, there's like pine needles made of candy everywhere.
Yeah. He's just like, yeah, he looks like he's been in a bush made out of candy.
Yeah.
He's like very dejected, being like, doesn't want to talk about anything.
He's somehow grown a beard in the 30 minutes he was gone.
Yeah, it happens quickly.
He's taking some candy wood to make like a
An
tourniquet
SOS.
around his finger at some point.
Yeah, he's made like a Wilson out of
Just a jawbreaker with a face drawn on it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah.
Don't ever put those in the microwave.
Okay.
Okay.
No, seriously. The inside
Right. There's
melts,
moisture in them.
well, the inside melts faster than the outside, so they will just explode and cover you in candy napalm.
And also blow up your microwave.
Also that. Yeah.
Explode your microwave, yeah.
All right. Cool. So we did it. Huzzah. Success all around. No one got
Good job,
hurt.
everybody.
And
You keep
I
saying
very
that.
much got bored. now I am there.
a broken finger. I was dead for 100 years.
And whose fault was that? History, largely, and like the okay, never mind.
All right. Next.
Okay.
So do we know where we're going? Like in what direction we're headed?
Yeah, I mean, it's relatively clear how
There's
to
a
get
path. Yeah.
like up through the pass. So
Yeah.
you can see a pass up above you where it kind of transitions from being this like hilly
Tundra.
landscape into kind of a more mountainous kind of
Biodome.
mountain rocky, like actual rocks landscape, and then you can kind of see that there's a gap between a couple of peaks, and you can see beyond that there's kind of more Candyland.
Mm.
Okay,
So we
so
reached the
yeah,
Continental Divide.
and you are passing through this rocky landscape, and you can see down in the valley below there are these green kind of rolling fields, and beyond that you see that there is this kind of grove that almost looks like a forest, but all the trees sort of similar to the peppermint forest, where they're all like pepperminty. This looks like it's a grove of lollipops, and there's kind of a more kind of similar landscape beyond, and there's a swamp, and then beyond that you can see this vast, like enormous. You can tell it's big, even from this great distance,
Huh.
of like a huge candy castle. So like there's a castle on the mountain, but there's a totally different scale of castle, like off in the distance beyond this swamp.
Interesting.
So yeah, you are passing kind of beneath the castle through this one passable route across the mountain, and these big kind of stalagmite-looking figures come like rumbling down the side of the mountain. They roll like boulders, and they kind of come to a stop in front of you.
They're the creeps.
I was going to say I'd get out of the way.
Yeah.
We avoid them.
Yeah, you like take a few steps back, and they kind of like come rolling to a stop in front of you, and they block the pass. And the first one, have you brought your tolls?
Yep.
Present them.
Okay.
Balance the gumdrop on my middle finger.
And he like sticks out his tongue. His tongue like rolls out onto the ground. It's just like it's this like almost obsidian black.
I'm not participating in your fetish, buddy. This is your kink, not mine.
Yeah, whatever. I'll deposit mine in the center of his tongue.
Okay. What about the rest of you?
I'm sorry.
And I
didn't
I
quite-
put
I didn't quite get that.
two corn dodgers on there as well, and I'm like, keep the change. Yeah.
How many of those do you have?
You can fit an enormous number of corn dodgers in your pockets.
Why do you have an enormous number of corn dodgers in your? I hate that. This
In
is
case I
not-
get snacky. We
Oh,
were
I
going
know-
out for a night of drinking. I wasn't gonna buy a hot dog.
I know what
They
Steven
sell
needs to
food
bring the
at
next
the
time we all meet
place.
together in person.
What's that?
I said I know what Steven needs to bring the next time we all meet together in person.
It's just a platter of corn dodgers and various dipping sauces.
Yeah, we assume you have a vintage recipe.
I do.
I drop this gumdrop on this tongue. I do not make contact with it.
Or eye contact with him.
The human
I don't
tongue.
want to participate in this shame.
Yeah.
Oh no, a lot of eye contact, no physical contact.
Okay. All right.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I flick it. I flick it there, and use my enormous grace to make sure that it lands where it needs to.
Okay.
My enormous grace would be a lot funnier song.
Enormous grace.
So once all four,
That's
once
not a
all four gumdrops are on
metaphor.
the tongue, it like rolls back up into his mouth.
It is.
And he says, "Enjoy your trip," and they all go like rolling back up the hill.
Nice.
Thank you. I want. I hate this place.
Was that a joke? Did they like knock us down the hill as they do that? Enjoy your
Nope.
trips, suckers.
Nope. You've
We've paid the toll.
navigated 2 entire encounters without murdering anyone.
Look how and no one got hurt. It's perfect.
Wait a second. Does that mean we didn't need to do the whole gumdrop nonsense? We just come here and murder these idiots and move on with our life?
No,
God damn it.
Keep on saying no one got hurt. It's funnier every time. All right, let's commence with the trudging.
Can we harvest lollipops?
From where?
What?
Lollipops. Is there a way to get a lollipop?
That's later.
Oh,
What's our surroundings now then?
You are up on like the top of this mountain, and there are
Okay.
these big. Yeah, I mean it's rocky.
Okay.
Is it still obvious which way we're supposed to go?
Well, you've been one way, so you go down
Right.
the other side of the mountain.
Let us do that.
Okay.
That sounds like a plan.
And we can sing my enormous grace on the way down.
we can hash out the lyrics. Maybe
Okay.
when we figure out the lyrics, we can send them to. I wrote them down. The gastrointestinal shenanigans.
What?
It's like our favorite punk band.
Oh,
We're
I
the
love it.
gastrointestinal shenanigans. 1, 2,
And this is
3,
our
4.
new song, My Enormous Grace. They've gone Christian rock.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay,
It's just
so
all
you
over.
come down the other side of this mountain into these kind of rolling fields, and you see kind of there is this house that is kind of poking up, and otherwise this entire area seems to be unoccupied. But there are all these kind of like broad-leafed, viney plants that are covering most of the ground. They look like they're cultivated.
Interesting. Some sort of agricultural operation.
Yeah, for sure. And let's see.
Well, farmers are generally peaceable folks.
Okay.
Let me do
And
the
you
talking.
see kind of under this tree along the roadway. So there are these fields kind of covering most of the terrain. And there's this road that you've been following that's lined with stones on each side. It's basically just like a dirt path. And standing in the middle of this path, there is kind of a tree and and there's a clothesline that's running up to it, and hanging clothes from this clothesline is this very sort of like rosy-faced, rotund woman in this big blue dress and like big blue hat.
Nice.
Hey, Dave, is that your sister?
Well, hello. I sort of,
my response is the usual brand of like sighing and going for my sword.
I slick my hair back a little bit, adjust my neckerchief, light a Marlboro.
Okay.
Well, hello, little lady.
Okay. So she turns around, and this is clearly like a grandmother. Like, this is like an old lady. And she has got her hair like dyed this like bright, unnatural orange.
Okay.
Oh, visitors! Look at you, Sonny! Would you care for some peanut brittle?
I do love a good peanut brittle, milady.
And she like reaches down, and there's this basket that she's been pulling her laundry out of, and she like reaches underneath the laundry and like comes up with this like hand-sized chunk of peanut brittle.
Nice.
And just hands it to you. Oh, and for your friends as well.
I immediately start chowing down with no regard.
Okay.
That's he's the classy one of the group.
I instantly trust her. And through mouthfuls of peanut brittle, I say, we're trying to get an audience with the local ruler.
You mean the king?
Yes.
Yep.
Any chance you could point us in the right direction, or is there anything we should worry about while we're traveling this road?
What? Your friends don't seem to be eating. Eat your peanut brittle.
All right.
It's really good, guys.
I'll have some.
I've had so many sweets, my whole face is numb.
I'm good, thanks.
I just want a hot dog right now.
You need to eat your peanut brittle.
Just want a hot dog.
Guys,
All I
we don't
want.
want to be rude. At least take a bite.
Or at least
Some
fake it.
mustard.
Really, I'm good.
Fake it convincingly.
If you don't eat your peanut brittle, how will you grow big and strong?
See? I told you.
I'm big enough. I'm fine.
He like leans in really close to you, Doug. You need the peanut brittle.
Okay.
Guys, I don't think that this is
Okay.
freaking peanut brittle.
I think that this is poisoned. I think that that's what's happening here. Okay, this place sucks. Everything at every turn, there's been something awful happening, and I am done. I am done indulging with this place. I am not gonna have any fucking peanut brittle. Fine?
You're just grumpy because no one got hurt.
I will murder you.
Okay, so
I will have some of the
you
peanut
guys are
brittle.
all kind of arrayed around the central area.
Look, does that look like a woman with terror
Yes.
or harm in her heart?
Yes.
Just eat the peanut brittle. It's fine. Take it like
No.
I've already eaten like half of mine, and I'm not dead.
Yeah, same.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Merwin
This is where Dave is going to like.
doesn't notice, but Courtney, this is terrible peanut brittle. Like, you don't think you're being poisoned, but it is awful. Merwin doesn't notice.
Ability to eat rotten and poisonous food.
Right, like you're not harmed by it. It's just terrible.
But it's just bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's hard, guys.
Delicious.
It's kind of like
Can I do a society check to see if we're being deceived?
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, Dave has he's
Is
still
done with this
hungover. One of his finger got broken. This place is terrible. Like, everything.
Best birthday ever.
Everything around everything that we have done this egg has been like a complete waste of time, except for that one time we murdered 2 guys. That one was fun. But outside of that,
Man,
Does not
welcome
been your
back,
jam.
yeah, like Dave is just done. He's just gonna refuse to cooperate with like the underpinning logic that seems to like govern this place. He's
Why
not
don't
gonna have
you
any
know?
peanut brittle
Yeah,
unless
computer
it
in the head.
directly, unless this place stops its cryptic shit and it explains why it directly advances what he's want to do.
Let us know when Dave's tantrum's over.
Yeah.
Okay, you just drag yourself out on the map.
Oh, this is so much fun. I'm uncomfortably close to this woman.
Dave's like right next to her.
Yeah, because he was like looming over him, right? Like being like, you eat your peanut brittle, and Dave is
She
just
wasn't
like,
looming. She's small. Like she's not like an 8-foot tall lady. Like this is like she's like, I don't know, 4'9".
okay.
Um,
So it's more like Dave is looming over her as he yells at her that he refuses to indulge to do any of this nonsense.
So rude.
okay.
I apologize for my compatriot. Actually, I'd probably just call him a comrade. This is pre-Red Scare. Well, in my head, it's pre-Red Scare.
Yeah, you're pre-Red Scare.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so let's see.
my stats got reset, but thankfully I remember what they were.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna start drawing cards if I haven't already been disconnected from cockatrix.
I already drew my hand a while ago. Dave is kind of super grumpy today, and he has battle on his mind.
You could, bury
I
her
don't
up to her
understand what
neck
the
and then
problem
shoot
is.
her in the head. The old-fashioned way. What's that? What was her
Technically, the
name?
only part of that I was responsible for was the burying up to the neck.
Are we gonna have to fight like sentient peanut brittle?
That
Maybe.
sounds cathartic.
That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of peanuts.
Where are you fighting?
Now that I finally have some fatigue on me, maybe I'll create something, which I seem to be doing very rarely,
That
actually,
person.
and heal it.
Okay, so she as you're just yelling at her, she's like trying to.
That's me.
Yeah.
She's like looking around. She's like, "You!
Is it still?
Oh no! You've offended them!" And she like turns around and starts like running for the tree.
Okay.
She's like, so she's now like running for the tree and trying to climb it as these like sentient peanut vines come to life and start like pulling themselves out of the ground.
Can I break Dave's other finger?
You can certainly
You
try.
You can certainly try, but you're not preternaturally fast, so I don't
Alright.
think that's gonna end up well for you.
Protect Grandma Nut at all costs. As I like hurl myself over here.
I don't think she's Grandma Nut. She's the victim in this scenario. As we can say about so many people we encounter.
Wait, why did my thing go down? Oh, whatever.
She's part of the same organization that is responsible for this whole nonsense. And as part,
This is your house.
Are you
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're making a cosmological assertion like she's part of the natural order and is therefore to blame.
Yes, exactly. Whatever distorted natural order is.
If you're part of this world, you're my enemy. Wow, we've really
That
gone
is pretty
full-
much where Dave is right now.
Yikes. All right. Let's do it.
Yeah. Merwin, you're first. So you've taken a
Merwin.
few steps. You're attempting to guard Granny
Grandma Nut.
Grandma Nut as she climbs as she tries to climb this tree. She's sort of like scrabbling at the branches, but she's very short and she's very portly and she is not a good climber.
Hand size is 5?
6.
6.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Wow. And I did not manage to roll. I didn't manage to grab a ricochet in that entire hand. All right. Anybody need to move?
I can get to some guys, I think, eventually.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and blurst this guy who's closest to me. It's this guy right here, Josh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot him with covering fire because why not? So that's gonna be against vitality. And until we figure out what these guys are good at, I'm gonna just hit him with a scatter shot. So I pull out my super long barreled revolver, sort of manifests itself in my hand, and it'll be a 23 to hit.
That will be sufficient.
And that'll be 14 damage.
Did you add the two-handed increase for this?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, go find that, but that's fine. That's enough. So you blast apart one of these peanuts, just like
Yep.
the two halves of the shell blow apart.
Nice.
does the two-handed increase? Oh, it does automatically add. Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay. Wait, actually, I may have actually added that.
I'm only seeing 2d6 plus.
Your might. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
Yep. I'll add that in.
I think you're also missing your actual. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So you've blown one up. Okay. So these peanuts come furiously charging in.
Yikes. And then, like, with the rest of my action, wait, I moved already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I have no rest of my action.
And the outer ones come closing in. So that's happening over here. But this is all the second activation. So if you guys want to do that, if you guys want to, the other three, you can go.
No, the hand come in and then locked.
Courtney,
Courtney,
Tim.
please?
We can go.
It's the Courtney Dave. The Courtney, Dave, and Tim phase.
All right.
Dave is kind of holding his action until he's swarmed.
Okay. Well, I will just blast something with guiding light then.
Okay. What would you like to blast?
Actually, real question. Well, I guess it's too late now. My question was gonna be like, you murder things by just them being in your pristine radiance, right? So like, if you needed me, I would have just walked forward and become an anchor for it. But
Or you could guiding light Merwin, who's got like 3 things around him.
yeah, it's probably actually good. Yeah,
Do they have that little bit of life, you think?
they're mooks, right? Like 9 should be enough, but
Maybe.
at the very least, it's worth figuring it out.
All right.
Or
I'll
if you
hit.
want to be funny, guiding light the old woman and let her run around this battlefield as a flaming torch of death.
It's probably better if you guiding light me because that gives me. No, I mean because then I'm gonna run ahead, right? And they're gonna become be. They're
You've
gonna
got this 15-19 to work with. So you can either hit an enemy and blow it up, or you can heal someone and I guess we'd all go to overhealing at this point.
Like
Yeah, it does not.
the thing, the way that it works is that when an enemy enters pristine radiance, they take damage.
These
Right?
these three guys are going to attack Merwin. So if you want to
I'm
wait,
gonna hit-
I can
Okay, I guess
resolve
I'll
those attacks
wait
against
and
Merwin
heal.
first.
Yeah.
Gonna heal Merwin
Okay.
instead.
Okay, so I'll resolve these attacks against Merwin first.
Okay.
Oh no.
I thought that
So-
mooks only got to do one thing. If they move, they also get to attack.
Yeah, these have a charge attack.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's going to be 12 versus your expertise defense.
Versus expertise.
Yeah.
That is a glance.
Okay. And another glance. Oh, no, that's a miss. 13?
13 is also a glance.
Okay. So that will be a total of 12 damage.
Okay.
As these peanuts try to bash into you. So they're it's not just it's not a Mr. Peanut, right? It's like a vine with peanuts on it. They're kind of bashing at you.
Okay.
Yeah, it is neither this is non trademark infringing.
So I have a question for you. If let's say that I had pristine radiance on me, if I just took 3 movement actions to go say here and then I don't know here, would that be enough? Would all of these enemies around me in all of my ending points take 9 damage?
No.
No, it's the moment of application when
Okay.
pristine radiance does its thing.
Okay, then yeah, do Merwin, I guess.
All right. Do you want me to re-roll?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, so you're just gonna heal up Merwin.
Yep.
Hooray.
Okay.
How much?
19.
19. Nice. Thank you. I yell across the battlefield.
Also, Dave, you should be at 3.
No. I was I had no damage when I took fatigue. I marked the fatigue.
Fatigue just gives you that level of damage now.
That's not how I've had this problem in the past. Oh, but it changed. Okay.
Yeah. It's just the least damage you can have unless you have the thing that specifically avoids it, which you do not.
Yeah, that is different than how it was in the past. I remember that one time that I had 9 fatigue on in the first adventure that we did. That I could have no real HP, but I still had HP. It's fine.
Okay, so the damage, the splash damage, is not enough to destroy these peanuts.
Unfortunately.
We
That's gonna make this encounter a lot tougher.
Okay,
That is true.
Dave, Tim.
I am going to move here, and I will unbalance in surge these here, I guess. And then I will prepare an action to gather courage.
Can someone kick a vine in the nuts so that we know things?
But it doesn't matter. I can't destroy it. So
I do have some low blows, but if it will make you happy, I will punch.
I mean,
Peanut in
if
the
it
nuts.
makes tactical sense not to kick them in the nuts, that's also fine. But I'm just saying I'm not going to judge you if you were to kick one in the nuts.
this one. I am also gonna get a +1 bonus against this one. I'm assuming. I mean, I'm gonna do a check because I moved. But,
Oh crap! My laptop's
does 17 hit their might defense?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, so
Okay.
yeah, this one is bamboozled, and I'm in the middle of those idiots.
Wham, bamboozled.
And
All right.
I will then prepare an action to gather courage. And
Okay, so this one's going to move into here. Tim, are you going to go before they go?
Yeah, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go just to that one.
Okay.
So that'll be my move, and then I will indeed hit it in the goobers.
Okay.
The peanuts. Eh.
It's already nuts.
So
They're already
that
nuts.
is a 14 against the lowest defense.
Their lowest defense is might, and that is more than sufficient.
All right, I do 32 damage.
Oh, yeah,
All right, you
this guy is
smashed it
fucked.
apart.
Guys, guess what? They're not that strong.
All right. So these guys are gonna swarm at you.
What was their lowest defense?
Might.
Mike. Excellent. Actually, that's terrible.
Yeah, that's
I think we
awful.
saw
I don't
this.
think any of us. Might attacks are generally speaking like a lot less prevalent than expertise and vitality. I don't think any of us has like a lot of those.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the rolling first, and then I'll move all the ones that aren't attacking.
Okay.
So we already attacked Merwin. There are 4 that need to attack Tim.
Yeah.
Yep.
So these are all against expertise defense.
Oh boy.
14, 9, 14, 13.
My expertise defense is a 15.
All right. You take 24 damage as you get. Oh no, one of those is a miss. 18 damage as you get pelted with peanuts.
All right, I can heal. 13.
Works for me.
Okay.
Courtney, you're keeping us alive.
Dave. 4.
One
so
of them is bamboozled, so make sure that you.
Well, 2 of them, right?
No, why 2?
Didn't you unbalancing surge one?
But I missed. But I didn't hit. Oh no, I did hit. It was just yeah.
Kill it.
Yeah, I just didn't kill it. Yeah. So 2 of them.
Yeah. You like
hacked
off a random vine, but it's still up. Okay, so the first 2 are going to be the ones that get reduced.
Okay.
I think will be crits or nothings. Nothing. 16
is pretty high. I don't think it hits me. I'll check. Nope. Yeah. No. Never mind. Not even close.
Yeah, isn't your expertise defense like 18?
It's 20.
It's 20 now?
Yeah.
Good God. Okay, well, 2 more.
Sure.
That's a glance and a glance. The old nat 11 is a glance.
Except for the last one, they're also all taunted on me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a total of 12 damage.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then I'm going to take...
Oh, and they get to gather courage and provide an action to do that. So.
Okay, so those guys already moved. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just move all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. Okay, fine. Put these guys in spaces.
Oh, I love spaces.
I've got peanuts in low spaces.
I don't feel like that's how that song is. Maybe I'm remembering it incorrectly. That's probably what it is.
Oh, should I pitch my last ringing blow? That card is useless here. We should have just discarded it.
I mean, a ringing blow fully disables a peanut.
I can't really attack any of them with the ringing blow, right? Like, I'm assuming that most of the time they're gonna be either dead or not bamboozled.
Well, except by you.
Well, you're right. I don't actually deal damage, do I?
Okay, so be that as it may, it is now the Merwin phase.
All right. I'm gonna ricochet the 3 guys who are adjacent to me.
Okay.
So,
Accidentally put my hearts from the battlefield onto the top of my library instead of
I
reading my
did that
graveyard.
as well. Yep. It's okay. You're in good company. I did the exact same thing.
I'm actually just gonna pretend that I remember to discard this ringing blow.
So I'm gonna try to ricochet all three of them, and I'm gonna use my accuracy shot. And all right, that'll be 18.
Okay, and then they get a +3 to defense. So
They get a
that's still
+3,
fine.
but I should be at
Oh,
Plus
you're,
two
you're
right
on a
now.
roll, right?
yeah, I
Yeah.
should be at +3 or 4 at this point.
No, there's a gap between the combats, right? You had one successful attack this combat.
Oh, I got you. All right, so that's only a +1.
So you're at +1.
So you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, even still, the 18 is fine. Okay. So the the peanuts are destroyed.
Outstanding.
You blast them away from you. Okay. So now
With the
we
rest
are
of my
in-
turn, like with my remaining move action, I'm gonna try to like shove her up into the tree.
Yeah, absolutely. So this would be a strength check if you're trained in strength.
Yep.
Otherwise, just a
Oh,
raw
well,
d12.
Actually, I'm not trained in strength.
And it's just
Yeah,
a
why
raw
would you
d12 to
be
try to
trained
help
in
her up into the
strength
tree.
of all people?
All right. Oh no.
All right. You kind of like give her a shove. And ooh! Watch your hands, Sonny.
So fresh.
3. Oh boy.
Okay.
Why
So
you do
now
that
it is melee. So that's everyone but Courtney phase.
Yeah,
All right.
we did it.
Everyone's favorite phase, the everyone but Courtney phase.
Everyone but Courtney.
I'm
I'm
gonna-
gonna menace.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna menace these guys around me. I will stay in. I'll stay in offensive stance for the bonus. So this is with a +1 from offense and +2 from plus another 1 from our roll. So
Jeez. Okay.
that's 19 versus vitality.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine.
I would describe these guys as they're fucked.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that did damage to each adjacent creature. So that's all the adjacent creatures.
Okay.
Wow.
So they're gonna get to attack you back.
Yeah, well.
But yeah, so we'll just roll those right now, actually.
yeah.
Sure.
Go ahead.
They are granted. Does the menace take effect now, or is it not
Yes.
on them? Okay, so they granted +1 defense bonus.
Okay. Okay.
That's a hit. That's also a hit.
All right. So one of them misses, but 16. Does 16 currently hit you?
16 will with the bonuses on the nose, so that's 3 hits.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's gonna be a total of 30 damage. They like pile onto you, and just start like bashing you with these peanuts, and you just kind of like grab them from the roots and just like smash them into a ball of peanut butter over your head, which you then like blast out into the sky.
It's natural.
Yeah. All natural, creamy.
No. This is definitely crunchy.
All right. Yeah, they are annihilated.
I can only heal 13 of that massive
Heal
amount of
13.
damage.
Thanks.
This whole sequence can be more or less summarized with the sentence: they attack you, and that proved to be a mistake.
Yeah. You've already cleared your corner.
But if you
And
move,
then I will.
if you move into some, then I can help with that.
Yeah, I mean they don't take damage, right, from your burst of radiance, but
There's none near me that aren't around Dave that are going to get probably obliterated next round.
oh no, I do not have the capability. I only have the capability of getting their attention. I do not actually have the capability of killing more than one per turn.
Yeah. Borderline useless.
All of my attacks are one at a time.
If I move to Dave, I'm going to be out of range of Courtney, I think.
I can still apply pristine radiance to you.
Yeah,
though.
Dave's on his own.
On my
Dave stands alone.
Dave is the cheese.
All by myself.
He's wounded. They can smell the blood in the water.
1, 2. Where's the father? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go
It
to
smells delicious
here,
finger blood.
that's the closest I can get to Dave. That
Okay.
I'm still in range of Courtney, and then I'm going to. Oh, that was a move, so that's my action. I forgot about that. Derp.
Okay, Dave.
So I'm going to just go ahead and use Flawless Feint to teleport exactly where I'm at. And I will just annihilate one of them.
Oh my god, it's so spicy.
Hopefully.
What do you mean?
We had hope that that is sufficient.
It's
to
the
annihilate
same
them.
hot sauce, but man.
Okay.
Well, you hit it.
Yeah, they did not annihilate it, but it's bamboozled and taunted, so value, I
Okay.
guess. They're all bamboozled, actually. Everybody's going to be bamboozled.
Everyone's bamboozled.
Right? Wham, bamboozled.
So you remember when I said that I was gonna heal maybe one of them? I
Didn't turn out that way. Okay.
Well, they're all
so
taunted on
these
me,
four
so-
guys.
Like,
So crits are nothing, right?
yeah, crits or nothing.
Nope.
And the
Nope.
crits are free.
Nope. You're just kind of like blinking around, and they're just kind of flailing their little tendril arms at you.
Oh, I also like gather courage, I guess. Oh, is there a range on my ability to like bamboozle people?
No.
So I'm gonna bamboozle these one with with my free move action.
Okay.
I don't know why I rolled the d6 there. That's not what I meant to do. I'm assuming 19 hits their might defense.
Yeah, you're good.
And I will also... no, I should use these, yeah. And I will also gather courage with the next action. And yeah, that's gonna be it.
Okay, well, this one does not have a straight shot. Well, Courtney, do you want to do stuff before the ranged peanuts activate?
Do I want to do stuff? Does yeah, actually, because I'm guessing that Merwin has a cool range card in his hand. Maybe he
I
does.
love it when Merwin has a cool range card.
Merwin's not here. So I guess since Merwin's not here, we won't do anything.
Oh, I should draw cards. I have cards that I need to draw. I'm gonna peach this ring game blow.
So spicy.
I keep trying to peach so that I can find more flawless feints, but it's like the best card in my deck by a decent margin, but like I keep not. It's in the last 6 cards.
All right, Courtney, what's happening?
Oh, well, Merwin's back, so I assume that Merwin, you have a cool range card.
I can ricochet some folks.
That sounds like a cool range card.
Yep.
I will reapply Pristine Radiance to Tim. It doesn't do anything, but it's there.
Okay.
And I use Inner Light when I get Pristine Radiance, which also doesn't do anything.
But it's cool.
Then I give my attack to Merwin.
Oh, nice. All right. So I'm gonna do a ricochet. Who needs to die?
the grandma.
How are you holding up there, Dave?
Oh, I'm fine. All of these guys are bamboozled. I mean,
Okay.
this turn, nobody will be able to deal me any damage. The most I can take from an attack is 6.
Nice.
Because
All right,
if they
then-
crit me, I have the defense that forces me to glance me instead.
So I'm gonna try to take out this one, this one, this one, and this one.
Like, there is a question of will I still be fine next turn, and that's I don't
That's
know.
debatable.
But this turn, it's fine.
Whatcha?
The old min-max damage.
Min-max
But it's sufficient.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you turn these guys into peanut butter.
Aha!
Blast them apart.
Yay!
Wham!
Thank you, Courtney.
All right.
All right.
That's
Tip
it.
my hat to you.
Yeah, so the peanuts kind of like rear up and go, oh! You like you hear them rattling as they like prepare to charge at you, and Merwin just like pulls out his revolver and like blasts them all apart. You the old, this thing where you're hitting the hammer.
That's called fanning.
Yeah. Makes your if you've got a finger that's, I guess it's easier to do that than to pull a double action with your finger.
Well, you can't. These revolvers are single action only.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that explains why they do that.
Yeah, that absolutely does. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, you blow them apart. Okay. So this guy down here is going to walk around to surround Dave, but he doesn't have a straight shot, so he can't charge.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Is that the guy that was bamboozled? No, this guy
Yes.
was bamboozled. Okay. Yeah, okay. I lost that.
This one and this one are going to charge in at Tim. We've got one for Merwin. We've got one for Courtney. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, these are too far away, but they'll move in.
I kind of wish I was. I was Shen now, because then he would just swap position with Tim, and then he would just annihilate these poor people around me. But it looks
I
like
thought you were going to switch positions with Grandma Nut and
And just
Just
climb up the
spider.
tree. Yeah. Wow. Brutal.
Here you go.
you say that like that's above Dave.
Look, David's
so
had
we
a
got
pretty
Merwin.
bad day.
Attack on Merwin.
He's not
Alright.
always this cantankerous, but
But it's,
Alright,
it's been a
10 damage
try.
on Merwin.
What's that?
You
Yeah.
take 10 as this peanut comes and bashes you in the face with peanuts.
That can happen.
That's going to be a glance on Courtney, so 6. And we've got 2 against Tim.
I have a card for that, a blinding faith, when an adjacent enemy attacks me.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Ed misses. Okay. But nonetheless, that's going to be a 14 against expertise on Tim.
14 against expertise is a glance.
Okay. And a 15.
15 is it exactly.
Okay.
So one
So
glance.
total of 16.
I heal for 13.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, they're coming! Be careful down there!
yeah, we're on it. Shut up.
Man, is that how you talk to your grandma?
This is not my grandma.
You should have just eaten the griddle!
That's probably true.
Okay. So it is the Merwin
How you
phase.
talk to other people's grandmas?
All right. So
Apparently.
the most horrifying version I've heard of that was, "Do you kiss your mother with that tongue?" Which is just. All right. So covering fire, and I'm gonna blarst the nut bag directly in front of me. I'm going to use covering fire to deploy my lasso and lift Grandma Nut up into the tree where she wants to be.
Why are you so invested in Grandma Nut?
What?
Okay.
Because I want to save her, because she might have inside information. If you do good for people, they will do good for you. You would think you would have learned that after having your fucking finger broken for pickpocketing.
Please, I do not learn things.
All right, so I assume she's a willing ally since she's trying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to shoot this nut directly in front of me. And oh no, not good. Critical fail. How is it that I?
16 is a critical fail.
Yeah, 16 is a critical fail.
We have plus. It says that you have plus 15.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because he gets to add his luck in.
wow.
Yeah. That's why I very rarely miss with that unless I critically hit. Unless I critically fail. All right, so I'm gonna spend a luck.
I mean, I had plus 14, and I'm not even adding my luck to it. It's just an attack.
And I'm gonna do that again. There we go. That ought to
Much
hit.
improved.
Yep. And Kerplowy.
All right, you blow that peanut apart.
And I use my ethereal lasso to lift Grandma Nut up into the tree.
Okay, yeah, you manage to sling it up over a branch overhead, and it comes back around and loops her, and you yank her up into the tree. Woo! Up she goes. All right.
Well,
so
so
now
to
she's
be perfectly fair, I politely refused the first time I was offered peanut pre-roll, and then it just became this whole thing.
This wasn't my fault.
you
I put
angered
the
the children
effort.
of the peanut. Okay, so it's actually the everyone phase right now because Courtney is actually in melee combat for once.
Yeah, I did it.
I did it,
so-
guys.
With my free move action, I'm gonna bamboozle this guy right here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna move or. Oh wait,
Do you want me
I
to
didn't
take
get
care of
attacked by any. Did you attack me? I don't think you attacked me.
Do
I
you
don't
need
think
to
these
take care of,
5 idiots acted.
Do you need me to take care of most of these guys?
Yes.
I mean, I'm gonna kill them one at a time. So if you can get,
Okay.
I can give you a conspicuous hole in the middle if you would like to do that. Did these 5 idiots attack me last activation?
Yeah. One of them glanced you, and 4 of them. No, they all missed
Oh, okay.
because you had them all bamboozled.
Yeah. Right. Just making sure.
Yep.
Now I don't have the bamboozling anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna unbalance in surge. This guy at the bottom.
That is a great choice.
That is? Okay.
Yes.
And it's my moment of greatness. And come on. Nope. Guess I'll ring him, blow him too. And that's going to be is 9 enough to heal them?
No.
Then yeah, okay. This guy, they're still all taunted on me. This guy is bamboozled. I will make a move action to also bamboozle this guy, and then I will gather courage.
Your
Okay.
hit roll's a 18.
What? No, that's my aim roll.
Okay.
Are you giving me your offensive stance bonus?
I can because you're close. You are the only one in range, so that would be let's check this. Aggressive stance, double vitality. Yeah, you get 8 bonus damage.
Oh, it's
That would be enough to do it.
17.
All right. So yeah, as Dave feebly slices at this guy, he's like, ah! He thinks it's a peanut miraculously left and impaled itself on the sword. In fact, what happened was not that.
I'm gonna move here so that I can leave. The space, the impalement space to Tim, and I will. Oh, Tim. Real question: are all these guys gonna die?
You know what? It's going to be really bad for a lot of them.
Okay, I will bamboozle these idiot then. How about that? Because he can attack me anyway because he has a clear thing. I will.
I think the one to your north. I think the one to your northeast might live, but I think the others are going to go.
The one northeast. This one?
This one.
Aren't you gonna menace them from the here? Isn't that your plan?
No, there's more fun than that.
There's other shenanigans. Okay, I will bamboozle. Yeah. So this one might survive.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is bamboozled.
Okay.
I will. Yeah, and that's my turn. I will discard the couple cards now. You actually go away. You actually.
This is the moment. I'm going to do the moment of greatness that I've done several times now that I have a lot of fun with, where it's menace, moment of greatness, and then special delivery tacked onto that. But I moved.
Does that mean that you get to throw all of them out?
Yeah, so I move there. So I attack these 3 that are adjacent to me.
Okay.
Let's do the roll. Let's do the roll first. Okay, so that's at a +2, so it's 19 versus vitality, and then this one, and this one fly 31 feet. So this one.
Can you throw them away from me?
Why would I do that?
There is no more of them. They are.
No, okay. Nothing left to bury.
Yeah, the angle of attack, I guess, is the question for the ones that had been around Dave. Which way did they go?
Yeah, can we throw these ones on Can we throw these one on these one and these one on these one?
Yes, because that is one space farther from you. So that is a valid push.
Okay.
So yes, you have smote them and left their ruin upon the mountainside.
So yeah, that's 1 attack, 31 damage to 6 guys. I count that as 186.
Dang.
Yeah. So basically, it's just a tornado of peanut bits, just whipping around you, just blasting each other apart.
Wow.
Yeah.
For a minute, you look like the Tasmanian devil,
yeah,
but surrounded by peanuts.
My hero.
Yeah, the Tasmanian devil that keeps elementary school principals up in the middle of the
night.
So many allergens.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, they are no more.
Okay. Gross.
Let's go. Oh, and then I'll gather courage.
All right, Courtney.
He's gonna gather.
Okay. That was an impressive turn. I will apply pristine radiance to myself.
Dope.
Well, I guess I seem to be the most likely target. And then I will wave of devotion.
I can't gather courage. I moved.
Oh, you only get to take 2 actions.
You've done enough.
I would describe this turn as it's fine.
Well, I guess we have Burden of Faith too, so I guess we'll knock them down. All right, so I'm pretty sure I can only wave a devotion, the one in front of me and the one behind it, and not 2. Yeah, so I'll attack those 2 with the wave of devotion. It also will knock them down if it hits. And this is on might. And here we go.
That is a miss.
How do you roll that? Hey.
Hi-oh.
Crit. You dry roast them.
Wow. Delicious.
Nicely done.
Unsalted.
Unassaulted.
Unassaulted.
Definitely not that.
Definitely assaulted.
Yeah. Okay. This last wave of nutty goodness will make its way in.
Shamble its way in.
This one will.
All right.
Yeah,
Smoke
so-
grenade.
Smoke grenade? That's actually pretty good.
I'm gonna smoke them with a smoke grenade.
Okay. So that will actually affect both of them. So we'll do the.
Courtney, you're also blind.
Yeah.
That's fine. Courtney
You're
doesn't
also
need to-
invisible.
Yeah, you're blind and invisible.
It's a mutual thing.
And so is the Granny Weatherall.
Like when I see the smoke bomb go off in the distance, I just like signal team something along the lines of, "Oh shit, we went too far away. Those guys are in trouble."
Okay. So this one that was going to attack Merwin is actually inadvertently attacking Courtney, the
No.
bottom one that was going to attack Merwin.
Okay.
Does 15 to your expertise defense?
As a glance.
Glance. Okay.
15 is-
So you get clocked for 6, like kind of at random in the smoke.
Ooh.
And then there are going to be 2 that are going to try to attack you. Okay, one of them is a miss. Does 14 hit your expertise defense?
No.
Okay.
Also glance.
Then you get glanced again, like as these peanutty tendrils come cutting through the smoke.
Okay.
So that'll be 6 more. Total of 12.
Yep.
2 against Tim. 16 and
That's a hit.
miss.
Yeah, so one hit.
10 damage.
Okie doke.
And 16, so you do not have a name bonus, so 6 damage against Dame.
Okay, which defense do I want to play here? Yeah, sure. Let's see if we can get this guy to kill himself.
Okay.
How much damage was it that they said, sorry?
6.
Oh, because it's a glance against myself. Right. Nah, it's fine. Let's just see if I can get into it to hit himself.
Okay.
Just for giggles.
Nope. Yeah, I think it's a glance anyway. Unfortunate. Can I use
Okay.
another defense?
Nope.
On top of it? Unfortunate.
Now,
Stacking defenses.
come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. So the
Terrifying.
okay, we're back to the Merwin phase. So the smoke clears.
Yep.
These baffled peanuts.
I do like to baffle a peanut.
Yeah.
All right. My second favorite thing to do with peanuts.
I'm gonna go ahead and flawless feint this idiot down here.
Wait for Merwin. Merwin phase.
All right.
I'm in the Merwin phase. Oh, Merwin is in melee. Right. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
Sure. I'll do some covering fire. Courtney, I guess you don't need to move.
Why would you assume that?
Are you happy where you are, or would you like to get out of this?
It feels like you should. If he gets out of that, then I can be where he is, and then be the center of attention, which I do enjoy.
I can do that. Well, I can do half
fine.
of that.
No, I mean I can then move.
Yeah. Where would you like to be, Courtney, if you would like to move?
I don't really care.
Okay. Good. That simplifies things.
Move him up.
I
Yeah,
can
put
do
me in the
that.
sky, sure.
Oh yeah, I can definitely hurl you into the sky. All right, so I'm going to shoot this peanut directly to my northeast, which I'm not allowed to click on anymore for some reason.
Because
Yep.
you are drawing.
I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally drew on it. Okay, whatever. So I'm gonna do that one. And I'm gonna do covering fire. So this is against vitality. I'm gonna use my scatter shot, and I think that will hit. Yes,
Crit,
that's
so
crit.
it definitely hits.
Yeah, so it is obliterated.
Yes.
Then I get to hurl Courtney 10 feet in the air.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so you do your trick of like slinging around the tree and you yank Courtney straight up into the air.
Yep. And
Okay.
release him once he gets to his apogee.
Yep.
Since I know he can fly.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine. Yeah.
This is intentional. Okay.
Can
Okay,
you put a marker on you to indicate that you're flying?
Yeah.
'Cause
Now I murdered this guy. I will. Yeah, murder. That was what I was trying to do.
Oh, right.
Is 10 enough to kill these things? Question mark.
No.
Okay, good.
So
I've
even
done
with
8.
max
It wasn't
damage-
enough, so I was like, is 9 good enough? But like 10, maybe. I will be here, directly underneath what's his name,
Which is
and
why
I
it
will-
says "See Dave."
and I will bamboozle specifically this area. So you go face down. I am going to run a skill check. So yeah, these guys taunted on me. This guy down here. This guy is bamboozled but not taunted. And the other two guys are doing whatever they please. I will gather courage.
Okay.
Micah?
This guy's gonna squiddly diddly his way over there. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Woodly doodly.
He's gonna try to make it past you, Matt. By the way.
Oh, okay.
You just stick out a leg.
Yeah,
trip
just
him.
casually. Just like, well, I imagine that like as he goes like walking by, you just like reach out and grab it to use as your weapon for the attacker. It
Sort of
just like goes
snap it.
rigid.
Oh god, he noticed. Yeah, okay, yeah. So he's stuck with me.
And dead.
And both very dead.
So I lead off the my turn with a daunting flex.
Oh,
Which
Oh yeah.
heals 32.
okay.
Have you ever
Much
talked? Have you ever had a conversation with Tim about like steroids and whether bad for you, or is that
You're just like crushing peanuts between your biceps and
He's
your
mentally strong,
forearms.
guys. Mentally strong.
Yeah.
So that heals me from 38 down to 6 damage taken.
Nice.
nice?
And then I'll do a menace on everything around me, which is up to a +4 to hit bonus. So that's a 19 again versus vitality, and they take 31 damage.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, you can't exactly make eye contact with these, but you find the appropriate part of them to let
To
them
stare
know
into.
that you're on their wavelength, and then you just annihilate them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you like smash this one that you picked up into the other two, and they're just like torn to ribbons. All right, so these guys are all just destroyed. Okay,
Ruination.
so Courtney.
Okay. Nothing as impressive as that. Sure.
You have done a fair amount of passive mass murder in your time. That's been pretty impressive.
Let's see.
Do not kill the one that is like right to my right, because that's one that's taunted on me, so it's kind of ineffective. Kill the one that is like above me or below me.
I just shoot
I've done all
one,
my
or
actions.
I can heal somebody. I just shoot one.
I have taken care of the damage part that was bothering me.
I will shoot one, and that will put pristine radiance and give Dave his +1 bonus
Yeah, that's probably
to
handy.
everything around him. So I will do that. I will shoot the one in the middle.
Well, I don't know if it shows up that well on the camera. The shirt today says
I'm only
the
getting
wizard.
Oh, there it is.
And the wizard is saying it's called splash damage, you crybabies. Suck it up or go cry to the cleric. Go home to the cleric.
Oh, that guy's gonna have a bad time.
Okay.
Critical
Yeah, he is seared.
Yeah. So I don't know if pristine radiance actually occurs since it's seared.
No, that what we've determined is that dead things do not
Give off
hold
light.
tokens.
So sorry about your guiding light there.
Oh man, you also murdered the only guy that was taunted on me that I explicitly asked you not to murder.
I thought you said the guy underneath you.
No, the guy directly with my right was taunted.
That's
fine.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, so one's gonna attack Merwin, and one's gonna attack Ade. Yeah. Merwin, 16
Yo.
versus expertise.
16 versus expertise. I believe that is exactly a hit. Yes, that is exactly a hit.
Okay. So you take 10.
Okay.
And that is a glance against Ade. 6.
God damn it. Unfortunate. I could have swapped position with the other guy, but he was destroyed.
I'm about to get knocked out.
I get knocked out.
Hopefully, I will get up again.
Well, we'll see. But it's your
Staggering on my
activation.
feet. It's my activation?
Yep.
Outstanding. I'm going to shoot these two.
Kill it with fire.
I can
Build
kill it
firearm.
with gunfire.
Yeah,
That'll count.
that works. We're fine with that specific way of...
All right. Ricochet. Accuracy gun. Boom, boom.
Good enough.
That's enough to kill them?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you really do not hit that hard, Marco.
Okay, to be fair, I've never rolled above average on my D8, but the damage I've done is 8, then 9, then 10. I believe 11 is the Is 11 the threshold, by the way?
Nope.
12?
Nope.
13?
13.
Yep.
I rolled exactly enough to kill them.
Yeah, okay. So I actually need to roll like a 7 or an 8. Like I'm 1/4 to kill one
I'm a
with an
D10.
attack. Oh. Huh. I am. Right?
Yeah. You have a 40% chance of killing them, and you just never did it.
So I do. 7, 8, 9, or 10 are my good results. You're right.
All right, well, Grab a Nut says, "Oh my goodness! You overcame them! I'm very impressed."
Yes, it was our pleasure to save you, especially after such a fantastic meal of your finest peanut brittle.
Now that Dabe has tasted blood, he's a little bit in a better mood.
I'm sort of helping her down from the tree.
Thank you, young man.
Is there any way that you could splint my friend's finger in some of your red hot peanut brittle?
What the fuck are you talking about?
If you just dip it in the molten peanut brittle, it'll probably harden up after you finish screaming.
I already made a tourniquet for it.
A tourniquet? You're just
is not what you want.
you're just abandoning that finger?
Not a turnip. Like whatever the thing is that
A
like
splint.
yeah, a splint. Sorry, yeah, that is what I meant.
Just gonna wait for
We're
it.
going to be amputating that finger later.
Tourniquet it and wait for it to fall off like what am I thinking of? Sheep nuts. Sheep
Yeah,
balls.
exactly.
Sheep balls, yeah.
I meant a splint. Friend reminded to chat.
Nope.
English is not my language.
Fair point. All right, so Grandma Nut, we beseech thee, and your nutly goodness, is if you could point us, in the direction of the king, and kindly give us any guidance that would help us along our journey, we would be beholden to you.
The more this campaign goes on, the more I am happy that I gave Team's icon exactly this expression.
You should have multiple ones that you can drag in depending on how grumpy you are.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work, and if you want to change your expression, you're welcome to do it.
You just have to bend the mouth down. Good lord.
No, it's gonna look like garbage. I don't think you appreciate the level of how much I'm a perfectionist.
All right. What's up?
Okay, so you ask her what lies ahead,
Yes.
basically, or okay. Oh well.
If she can warn us to any dangers that might befall us on the road ahead.
And stop offering us peanut brittle.
I mean, I will certainly take some additional peanut brittle, but
Oh,
You
you
have
can
to
have
replace
as
all
much
these
as you
corn
want.
dodgers that you used.
there's no accounting for taste of some of the Philistines in this party.
It's not like
As
I
long
hate
as it's
peanut
eating-
brittle.
As long as one of you is seen eating brittle, you should have safe passage. Just don't make any negative comments about it. He looks meaningfully at Dave.
Good.
They're
I just-
offended very easily.
I just glare in response.
And of course, any additional provisions to steal us on our way would always be appreciated as well.
You want to steal?
Oh well, I suppose I have some roasted peanuts, peanut butter,
Outstanding.
peanut cakes, peanut oil.
Is it all?
He's
Yes.
going through this basket. It's just all peanut products. He's
A
regular
nice
bourgeois
shot of
farmer.
peanut oil to steal us to the journey.
I will definitely take a little of each so that she has enough to sustain
Does
herself.
any of it taste good, or is all the peanuts taste bad?
No, it's all. I mean, you're not trying everything, but it's all
Subpar.
not good.
I take a little of each.
Merwin is fine with it.
I mean, compared to the quality of the food that I was eating in the 1800s, this is top shelf.
Yeah.
Got to whip some high fructose corn syrup on this.
Yeah.
Get it all better.
Darwin has lived his entire world lived that life in a world without glutamate, so he doesn't.
This peanut oil is in a glass jar with a nice doily over it, instead of a can that's made out of tin and sealed with lead, which is what I'm used to.
Okay.
So it's not poisonous, is what you're getting at.
Right.
Mhm.
Just doesn't taste good.
It is
She
acceptable.
says, well, there was I heard some strange noises coming from the lollipop forest, but I never go in there. And then I suppose you go through the Queen's area.
Yikes.
The ice cream sea.
Okay.
It's pleasant enough, I suppose. We like ice cream.
Why is the queen and the king not living together?
Well, she just has her own domain. She was a princess of the ice cream sea before they were married.
So there aren't any delicate domestic issues we need to avoid?
Why do you care about the domestic life of the Prince of Lollipops and the
Because that's
Queen of
exactly the
Ice Cream
sort
or
of
whatever.
It's exactly the sort of thing that will get your head cut off.
Has anyone else seen the movie The Fisher King? It's got Jeff Bridges and Robin Williams in it.
don't think so.
I'm familiar with the movie, even though I haven't.
At one point, Robin Williams is a former Arthurian scholar, and Jeff Bridges is trying to pump him up. He goes, "Where would Robin have been without Guinevere?" And Robin Williams goes, "Happily married, probably."
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Are there any like shortcuts we can take through this, or do we got to go through the whole kit and caboodle here?
Oh, I'm afraid there's only one path through the kingdom.
That's what I was worried about. All right.
Are there any other helpful people that we could bump into along the way? Do you have any friends, distant relatives?
Yeah, because that's exactly what we need to do. More of these.
Shortcuts? Dangerous shortcuts?
I don't know. I don't really leave the peanut fields that often. They require a lot of attention. They become agitated.
Do you think they will grow back equally as aggressive, or?
My, yes.
How long does that typically take?
Oh, it'll be a few hours, I suppose.
Hours.
A few hours?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we won't be coming back.
Let's hit the bricks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay around here.
Okay.
So I make appropriate, bows
Interesting.
and handshakes and goodbyes, and yep. Ready.
All
to
right.
Fist bumps.
Fist bump.
Okay.
Traditional fist bumps.
Okay. So
Bumps.
yeah, you make your goodbyes. You walk away with your various terrible peanut merchandise,
Yep.
and
Yep.
you make your way into the lollipop forest.
Outstanding.
All right.
So we will resume next time from
Pick
the
up
lollipop
there.
forest.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
So when I click on my character in like the thing, like the characters tab, like all the information is correct. Like I have the correct number of rerolls, but like once I drag that icon on the field, it has an incorrect number of, like, all of the stuff is not correct.
Oh, this is a Roll20 question? I have no idea. Todd?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get this. I get the same thing. I have to.
I know
re-enter
that
all
with
the
Matt,
values.
you have to, like with Matt's character, Matt has to fix his character, open his character sheet, go to edit, not go to edit, cancel.
Yeah.
I don't see that ability. You have to fix your character and then.
No, like my attributes are correct, but when I drag my character on the map, it's not correctly like dragging those. That's not like finding. I don't know if it makes sense. Like,
You don't have 39 hit points or 3
no,
luck?
I don't have 39 hit points. I don't have 3 luck.
Oh.
Yeah, I fix that every time I drag it.
Yeah, you need.
drag
I
the
don't see
icon
the
to
ability to do it, but you have to delete the character. You have to go in your character sheet and select. So you have to select your icon, go to your character sheet, and say, "Use this icon," and it will fix it. Because right now, every time you pull one out, it pulls out a blank one. So you need to correct it and then reassign it to your character sheet. But I don't see that we have the ability to do that. It looks like only.
I
don't know.
How would I do that?
Well, can you
So many
see?
guys.
Can you see the Can you see the option on his character sheet to use a token? It's like usually there's an avatar. Usually under edit, there's a token option? I don't see. There's an avatar. And then there's
Yes.
a token. Okay.
There's an
so-
avatar, and then there's a default token.
Yes. So you need to correct the token on the battlefield, remove the token on the character sheet, and then use the corrected token.
That's a lot of around your elbow to get to your thumb.
It's just that your character sheet has a bad token saved to it and has to be corrected.
But why doesn't it just
So
use
is the one that's
values?
currently out there correct?
No, they're
So
all.
there are two Tims out there.
Yeah.
The one that's out there has the correct, hit points and luck. Yeah. There's one that's blank. So
They both look blank to me. You have to change it to all players. I don't know if you can do that either. You can't. Wow, well, you have such a minimal interface as players.
yeah, it's different when you're not running the game. Yeah. Okay. So the Tim outside the circle
There you
has no values on him and can be deleted. There, and then the Tim inside the circle has correct hit points and luck.
Okay, what if I just save this and then you drag out a new one? Does that work?
It only works if you remove it. Did you remove it from his character sheet and then use the selected token? Did you do that whole thing? Like
No, okay, hold
sheet,
on.
Under the avatar, you just remove the token that's there and then use the token that's correct.
Ugh, gross. All right, I hate this interface. Well, in any case, I think I've done it maybe. Just miserable. Okay, well, on that note, see you guys next time.
Okay, bye.
All right, later. All right, y'all.
See ya.
Good game.
Good
See you
game.
next time. For the people watching the stream, I will probably take like couple of minutes off and then be right back. So yeah, be right back. Bye.
Good stream.